And we all saw it. We all saw it. Everyone that watched the Super Bowl saw it. He's running off the side. He's running from the sideline to the game, and he eventually tears his Achilles heel. One of the most freak injuries I've ever seen. I've never seen that on the field. All the football that I watch, I've never seen a guy, just tear his Achilles and be out for 10 months at this point, just based on running from the sideline, running to get into the game. All right. So you got a linebacker issue. You have a depth issue when it comes to being a linebacker. All right. Now, here is the issue. The fact that the San Francisco 49ers don't have a particular affiliate organization, a feeder system in which they see that happen, and the offseason they could pull a guy up. You hear the term all the time when it comes to baseball. The guy's been called up. Pull him up and put him in this linebacker position. You have to bring on this old, I don't call him old because he's not old in adult years, but he's old in football years. You have to bring in this guy that may or may not even be in the league for a couple of years, and you have to pay him. And there's already been film on him. He's already had his opportunity. He's already been there, done that. It's time for us to move on and bring in some younger talent, give opportunities to some of the younger guys who are still training. And we have this affiliate team in which guys are competing, which guys are continuing to work out. They are being paid based on our salary. Our salary is actually bankrolling this affiliate team. We could just bring this hungry or talented guy in, and we don't have to go and sign some old veteran. Think about it. It happens at every single organization. We're using the San Francisco 49ers as an example right now, but when you look at the Dolphins, they just got rid of Odell Beckham Jr., right? They got rid of OBJ years ago. Great talent, big name, obviously, but when you look at what happened in yesterday's game, Jalen Waddle went down. He went down, guys. Jalen Waddle went down, and then there was another receiver that had a absolute, God forbid, freak injury where the stretchers came out, the ambulance had to come out. You can see his neck. You can see the way he fell. They're low. They need guys that can play that wide receiver position, and you just get rid of Odell Beckham Jr. and you lose two receivers. You lose two receivers in one game. And there's no feeder system. There's no system in place in which the Miami Dolphins can say, hey, Palm Beach, West Palm Beach Panthers. I don't care. You can call whatever it is you want to call them. Hey, we got the call up. We got an opportunity. You're now having to go sign a guy who was on the street who may or may not have been working out, or sign some old guy that comes in and may or may not be ready or may not, have lingering injuries. And then you still got a 200, I believe, I don't even know what the number was. It's well over $100 million to pay Tyreek Hill. Tua looked horrible in the waning moments of the game. You still got to pay him, and there's no solid system. So now, look, the problem is clear. You need a system. All right. So let me make sure, because I'm rambling. I'm rambling a little bit too much. Let me make sure I make it clear on exactly what the difference between a system and a league is. All right. So a league is what you see with the USFL or the UCF or whatever it is, whatever league they're going to call themselves. And there's a reason that every year they fold. Right? There's a reason that they fold every year. It's because it becomes a conflict of interest. All right. As great as The Rock is when it comes to marketing the product and, using the fact that he is The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, all that. Listen, I get that. I respect. I even wrote about it in the book. I respect what he's trying to do. But at the end of the day, when you take a brand new league and you create a brand new league, it creates a conflict of interest with the NFL owners. It may not even be intentionally or directly competing with the NFL per se, but the owners who are responsible for doing what's best for their individual franchise, for Stephen Ross, for Jerry Jones, for who's another one? Robert Kraft, for the people that are the owners of these franchises. Their responsibility is to serve their fan base, and they can't serve their fan base when you have a brand new league that's on TV and they have no real contracted affiliation with them.